Hello everyone, my name's Ishan. I'm a year 13 student. This video is not going to be edited at all. It's just going to be a sort of catch up, sort of like what I've been doing in the time I've been gone. I've been gone for so long. Let me just make sure the camera is in the frame. Yes, it is. I've been gone for so long on YouTube. I literally have had zero time to film, edit anything. So this is just going to be an unscripted, literally just blurting at you what I've been doing with my life for the past God knows how long. Anyway, as you might tell from this title of the video, I actually got a scholarship to study in the US. I'm not too sure if I'll take it because it was from my safety school. I'm still waiting for all of the other decisions to come out. But yeah, so let's get A-levels out of the way first. I just had my A-level mocks. I got an A-star, A-star in Latin, and then A in French and English. Maybe it was an A-star, A, I don't know, but I'm happy with it. Like, I really don't have the time to, like, fuss over it. So, yeah, I'm fine. That's literally my least priority. So it's, like, the least of my priorities right now, my A-levels. So, university-wise, let's start for the UK. I was rejected from King's, so yeah. I got into Birmingham. I'm waiting for Warwick, Durham, and Manchester. I don't really want to go to anywhere in the UK, so it's just like it's not really a waste of application. It's just it's just an application. And in the US, I have applied to most of the Ivies, NYU, Brown, and a safety, which was I think Rhodes College. And I got a scholarship from Rhodes College, which was $35,000 US dollars a year to study there. And also I got rejected from my early decision uni, which was Brown, but I'm waiting for all of the other decisions to come out on Ivy Day, which is in March, I think, maybe April, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so this video is just sort of gonna explain what I'm doing at the moment. Like, I don't really want to go to uni anymore. Like, I honestly don't see the point of it. If I go to uni in the UK, I'll probably be studying business, and I don't, at this point and at this time, I really don't see the point in university in a degree. Like, sure, it might open up many doors, but I don't want to work under somebody. I'd rather be my own boss and control my life. However, like, again, I just really don't see how a degree would benefit my anything, because I don't want to spend 3 years of my life when I could have spent that 3 years and the money and the resources to build something, and from there do something and so on. But it's fine. We are living through it right now, so yeah. But if I don't go to university, if I don't get into the US, I'll take a gap year, 100%. I really want to live abroad, potentially in Bali, spend a year there, and literally work abroad. So I know that Bali is actually incentivizing international people to go there, work abroad, work there for a tax-free income. So I might do that. But yeah, so what have I been focusing on at the moment? I've actually, in the last 6 months, I registered a limited company. So yeah, that's what I've been working on at the moment. Completely like not study related. So I actually own an influencer marketing agency. We represent around 20 to 30 creators that have a positive impact on their community, and essentially we manage them. We provide them with a manager. I've got a team of around 14-15 working under me as either managers, creatives, and so on, so many more different roles, and they essentially work with creators, help creators grow on their platforms, and sort of mentor them, be mentors to them, whilst also helping them achieve brand deals correctly, ensure that they're being paid for what they deserve. So yeah, so that's the sort of basis of my model, and our USP is the transparency. So unlike most other marketing agencies, they sort of don't provide you with an inbox access, so like you won't be able to see what the agency is doing for you. But we really want to create a tight-knit community. We handpick our creators. Of course we love when creators apply for us, but we specifically have to handpick you to join our roster, because we don't want everyone. We want people who we know that would join our community and have a positive impact on their audience, but also on us as well. So yeah, it's going pretty well. We've worked with quite a few brands at the moment. We've worked with Financial Times, H&M, Currys, JBL, No Unity, Clean Fox. We have so many different brands, but it's been going really well so far. So hopefully I can keep expanding that. Let's try getting more creators on our roster and perhaps even expand at a greater rate. But we've only been running for 6 months now, and it's income wise it's been great, company revenue wise, sorry. But other than that, yeah, that's what I've been devoting all of my time to. Like, studying is my secondary. Of course, I really want to get the good grades, A star, AA. I have to get them. Like, in my mind, I have to, like, I'm holding myself to those grades, because I don't want anything less than what I know I could get. But on that, also I'm also doing my company stuff, and the thing is, nobody actually knows I'm doing that, so everybody on TikTok probably thinks I revise all the time. Fair point, because, like, you know, that's all I show on TikTok. But yeah, I'm not. I have successfully launched my company. Next weekend we're actually doing a shoot with all of our creators, getting them all into London for a photo shoot, and then in summer we're going to hold an event for the full launch of the company, the official launch, even though we've already launched, but the official launch, where we're going to start inviting brands and creators and members of the public to sort of see what we do. We're gonna we're planning that at the moment, but more of that to come. So what can you expect to see of me? I want to really go down that entrepreneurial route, so creating more videos about sort of like entrepreneurship. Studying, of course, will be that. I will still make studying videos, but as in, like, at the moment, you have to understand my main focus is entrepreneurship, personal development, assisting creators develop their online persona, online brand, marketing sort of stuff. So that's what you can probably expect, and sort of see you're gonna be able to see my, like, journey as an entrepreneur grow via YouTube. So I'm gonna sort of make that shift, but hopefully, like, okay, well, depends on the reactions in the comments. I'll either go down that route or I won't go down that route, depending on what you say. But I will, but, like, into content wise. But what do you guys want to see? Because I'm a bit confused with content stuff, but it's okay. So yeah, that's the update with the company. So yeah, last year I was focused a lot on education, providing crash courses and free notes, etc. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to continue that, but that's going to be a completely opposite end of my company, completely different people dealing with that. So obviously we're going to be holding our free crash courses like we did last year for those who have mock exams in A-levels, but also we're going to start the tuition side of it. So if you are looking for tuition, then feel free to email me, ishan@revishaan.com. it will be in the description below. But yeah, it's been crazy. Like, honestly, it's like in lessons as well, because again, I'm a student, I have to be working like business hours and I'm in lessons, so like I'm on my emails during lessons, trying to do two things at once in French, doing French whilst also managing my emails and managing the staff. But it's honestly, it's crazy. So yeah, that's an update on my end. I think in my next video I'm going to probably tell you how I got the scholarship in the US, and like what I did to it, like what I did for it, and read out my application for you guys, because I know a lot of you would want to study in the US. And honestly, just one thing I want to say, that the US isn't as expensive as you might think. The top universities and of course the safeties will give you scholarships or financial aid, and financial aid and scholarships are two completely different things. So scholarships are basically merit-based. They don't take into consideration your financial circumstances. So if you excel at something, then they will offer you a scholarship of some sort. Financial aid, on the other hand, is a lot of the top unis like Harvard, Columbia are all need blind, so they don't look at your financial circumstances when you apply. You basically submit this thing called a CSS form. You input your family's financial circumstances in it. That goes off with your application, but the uni doesn't see that before. Like, they say if they accept you, then then you're in, regardless of your CSS profile. The CSS profile is used to sort of work out how much financial aid you can get. So yeah, uni in the US is very expensive, like 80K, but then with the financial aid, you can end up graduating debt free. I know that in Colombia, I don't quote me on this, but if your parents earn combined below $150,000, my phone just died, but I was just saying it can work out a lot cheaper than you studying in the UK, because like in the US, that 80,000 also includes the like tuition, the room, your books, etc. And if you do get financial aid, that's all covered. But again, it seems like a really fun experience. That's why I applied. But there's also something called Sutton Trust, which a lot of my friends applied for. I'm not experienced. Like, it's just look it up if you are thinking of applying to the US. Just make sure you're in year 11 now or year 10, because I think you can't apply anymore if you're in year 12. But yeah, they help students from underprivileged backgrounds get into these top universities in the US. But yeah, that's the end of the video. My phone's literally gonna die. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the catch up. But yeah, see you in my next video soon. Bye guys. It would mean a lot if you guys could subscribe. See you.